Money ain't a thing. Money ain't a thing.
Money in the bank. Money in the bank.
We can talk, but money talk, so talk more.
Ash Cash Show, Ash Cash Show, the Ash Cash Show, Ash Cash Show, the Ash Cash Show, Ash Cash Show, the Ash Cash Show, show, Ash Cash Show, Ash Cash Show, the Ash Cash Show, Ash Cash Show, the Ash Cash Show, Ash Cash Show.
Baby, I got your money.
Welcome to the Ash Cash Show every Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Make sure y'all go to theashcashshow.com, subscribe to the podcast. Go to ashcashtv.com. I need y'all to run up those YouTube numbers, so subscribe to YouTube. Run it up. Let's go. Let's start the show. So I'm gonna go to the daily aspiration. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing my dance in my head to the intro. Salute. We gonna go to the daily aspiration. We're gonna go to that, but let's start the show where we left it yesterday. Let's talk about self-love. Let's talk about self-discipline and self-love. Let's just go.
You are now tapped in and tuned in. MindRightRadio.com. Tapped in and tuned in. Elevation on another level.
Big bars.
MindRightRadio.com.
Catch the bars.
Self-discipline is the definition of self-love. 99% of people are not willing to do what it takes to make their dreams come true. The Marines have a saying, everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die. The center of bringing any dream into fruition is self-discipline. Something as simple as food and eating is not about your body as much as it is about your mind. It's getting command of your mind to be able to choose actions that are in your own best interest. Every day we are choosing that's not in our own best interest. So if the world is attacking you and the world wants to fight you and the world's trying to hold you down, so you're going to kick yourself in the balls. So you're going to stop yourself from getting what you dream. And I think the word discipline has kind of gotten a bad name. We think about it in terms of punishment. I'm not talking about discipline in that way. I'm talking about discipline in the sense that you forego immediate pleasure for the exchange of long-term self-respect. I believe that self-discipline is the definition of self-love. That when you say that you love yourself, that means that you have behavior towards yourself that is loving. Self-discipline is the center of all material success. You cannot win the war against the world if you can't win the war against your own mind. Self-love is you say to yourself, hey man, look, I know you want to eat that pizza and it'll be really good, but I can't let you eat that, man, because if you eat that pizza, you won't feel like shit. And I love you too much to let you eat that. Self-love is, hey, look, I know you got a test on Monday, and I really go out with your friends and Saturday night you want to go out, but if you fail that test, you're not going to feel good about yourself. I love you too much to let you go out tonight. Self-discipline is self-love. If you want to be happy, you have to love yourself, which means you have to discipline your behavior. The road to sustained happiness is through disciplining your behavior. We tend to base our self-esteem on what other people think. And that's not really self-esteem. Self-esteem is supposed to be how we feel about ourselves. And I was just saying how dangerous it is to allow other people to determine how you're going to feel about you. And it's kind of like looking into a broken mirror. You're going to look in a broken mirror and then change your face to try to look good in this defiled, busted, broken mirror. And it just, other people's opinions is a really way to determine how we feel about ourselves. It don't matter whose fault it is that something is broken if it's your responsibility to fix it. For example, it's not somebody's fault if their father was an abusive alcoholic, but it's for damn sure their responsibility to figure out how they're going to deal with those traumas and try to make a life out of it. It's not your fault if your partner cheated and ruined your marriage, but it is for damn sure your responsibility to figure out how to take that pain and how to overcome that and build a happy life for yourself. Fault and responsibility do not go together. It sucks, but they don't. When something is somebody's fault, we want them to suffer. We want them punished. We want them to pay. We want it to be their responsibility to fix it, but that's not how it works, especially when it's your heart. Your heart, your life, your happiness is your responsibility and your responsibility alone. As long as we're pointing the finger and stuck in whose fault something is, we're jammed and trapped into victim mode. When you're in victim mode, you're stuck in suffering. The road to power is in taking responsibility. Your heart, your life, your happiness, your responsibility, and your responsibility alone. You can make a person smile, you can make a person feel good, you can make a person laugh, but whether or not a person is happy is deeply and totally and utterly out of your control. The prerequisite for spending time with any person is that they nourish and inspire you. They feed your flame. Look at your last 5 text messages. Are those people feeding your flames or dousing your fire? Put your phone down for just a second and look around. Look to the people around you. Are those people throwing logs on your fire or are they pissing on it? Self-discipline is the definition of self-love. The definition of who I am is very clear to me, and it also redefines who I want to be. In that I know for a fact that I'm stronger than I thought I was. You know, you can't help but ask yourself the question, what would I do if I was in Muhammad Ali's shoes? Self-discipline is the definition of self-love. I'm motivated by fear. I hate being scared to do something. And I think what developed in my early days was the attitude that I started attacking things that I was scared of. Why were you scared in your bed the night before? What do you need that fear for? Just don't go. Why are you scared in your bed 16 hours before you jump? Why are you scared in the car? Why could you not enjoy breakfast? Fear of what? You're nowhere even near the airplane. Everything up to the stepping out, there's actually no reason to be scared. It only just ruins your day. You don't have to jump. And then in that moment, all of a sudden, where you should be terrified is the most blissful experience of your life. And God placed the best things in life on the other side of terror.
Mind Right Radio. Inspiration and motivation 25/8. That's all the time. More than humanly possible. Elevation on another level.
Man, so I wanted to finish off with that, you know what I'm saying? But this actually, as I was listening to this, you know what I'm saying, self-discipline and self-love, as I was listening to this, and I don't want to belabor this, you know what I'm saying, but this is an important message because I really feel like you can't get to anything else. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really can't get to anything else without self-love. I'm finally coming to the like unwavering conclusion that the key to living your best life is just loving yourself. You know what I'm saying? But loving yourself to the extent that you are willing to discipline yourself. You are willing to be your best self. You are willing to show up, as the you that you need to show up as. Because I think that in listening to what Will said, I think that a lot of times we're putting the responsibility on other people. You know what I'm saying? We're putting the responsibility on other people to make us happy. Where at the we're at the end of the day, happiness is not their responsibility. You know what I'm saying? Happiness is not their responsibility. Happiness is our responsibility. I read this quote. I think it was yesterday, and the quote said, "You don't have to cut anybody off. All you got to do is elevate, and then they're gonna fall off." You know what I'm saying? And I felt that. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, we like, I'm gonna cut this person off, or I got to get rid of these people, or the truth of the matter is that people who are not on your level, they can't vibrate on your same energy wave. That's just the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like it might be a hard truth. You know what I'm saying? Coach Glow, what up? Good morning. Thank you for tapping in. It might be a hard truth. The truth of the matter is that people can't vibrate on your level if you're not there. It's just the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's a frequency, right? Life is a frequency. And if you are radiating a frequency of negativity, then that negativity is gonna come to you. And here's the trick, though. The trick is what I want you to realize is that the negativity doesn't come, like the negativity that you vibrate on doesn't come directly from from how do I say this, right? So let me give you an example. You might be upset at somebody at work, and then you go home, and then you and your significant other start beefing, right? And you would think, well, I'm mad at somebody at work, so when I get home, everything should be all good. That energy that I felt when I was at work should be gone now. So let me go home and let me change the energy. Or, you could be mad at something that your friend or somebody else did, and then you come, then you go somewhere else. You go to the supermarket, and people, right? Energy is energy, right? And so it's like it really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter where the energy is directed from. You can't really dictate how you're going to get it back, right? And so you might be hating on somebody, right? And it might be a small hate. It don't even got to be a big hate. It could be like, you watching television, and for whatever reasons, one of the reality stars get on your nerve, and you like, I can't stand such and such and such, right? And that hate that you putting out to them, then all of a sudden you go on social media and somebody spitting hate right back at you, and you don't understand, like, oh, I'm always cool on social media. Why people coming for me? It's because you vibrating on that energy. You know what I'm saying? But vice versa, though, right? So I don't want to stick to it negatively. Vice versa is like the good that you do, the good that you put out is not always going to come back from where you put it out from, right? And so let's say you every day you're showing up to work, and you walk into the room and you make the room bright, and people love you, and you have great energy, then you're going to start to see that radiate in other parts of your life, right? So in other parts of your life, you're going to see people enjoying you and radiating that back. And so what does that have to do with self-love? Because I feel like, in order to not get upset at other people, in order to not be jealous, and in order to not be envious, in order to, really show up and be there, you know what I'm saying? Like you have to love yourself at a level right? You have to love yourself at a level that allows you to enjoy life, right? And I'm stealing this from the First Lady. So we was having a conversation yesterday, and we were talking about the quest for happiness, right? And the quest for happiness is you know, it's good, right? Like everybody wants to be happy, but happiness is you know, happiness is, it leaves, right? You know, like you're not always going to be happy, but when you have a level of appreciation, when you have a level of love for yourself, when you have a level of gratitude for life, you make sure that you enjoy, right? So the goal shouldn't be happiness. The goal should be joy. You should be joyful. You should be appreciative, gratitude, show love, and you should enjoy life. You should enjoy what you're doing. You should enjoy the people that you're around, right? Like joy is the key, joy, right? And what happens is that when you get to a level of self-love, when you get to a level of loving yourself, there is not a person, there is not a circumstance, there is no opportunity, there is nothing that can shake you because you love yourself. Your significant other can't shake you. Your kids can't shake you. Your job can't shake you. Your clients can't shake you. The weather can't shake you. The government can't shake you. Nobody can shake you. Like once you get to that space of gratitude, you know, appreciation, self-love, you cannot be shaken because you're coming to this world with a level of love so much, right? I love myself so much that I'm not going to allow anybody else to be able to take away from me. I love myself so much that I'm going to protect my joy, not my happiness, right? Because happiness is fleeting, right? I look outside and I see kids playing, and I'm just happy that they're out there playing, right? That's happiness. But if I'm focused on happiness and I go outside and they no longer playing, then how am I, if that's what my barometer is, right? If I'm looking for happiness, right? If someone, you know, gives me a nice comment or, you know, praises me for something and I'm like, oh, I love that. That makes me happy. But happiness is fleeting. You know, you come home and your kids surprise you or your significant other surprise you. Oh, that makes me happy. But happiness is fleeting. So not saying don't go for happy, like happy is good, but I need you to go for joy. Right? I need you to go for joy. I want you to enjoy what you do. I want you to enjoy your work. I want you to enjoy the people that are around you. Right? I want you to enjoy life. Right? I want you to have joy, because once you have joy, then nothing can shake you. Nothing can shake you. Nobody's attitude can shake you. No, the amount of money in your bank account can't shake you. The opportunities, that's coming or going or whatever can't shake you. So I need you to get self-love. I need you to love yourself so much. And so we're gonna stay one more time on this. We're gonna stay one more time on self-love, because it's important.
I never really saw you coming.
Yep.
Until you turned me.
Catch these bars though. Catch these bars.
I used to think I was nothing.
Yep.
But look at this love we found. So give me your hand like you took mine. No, I don't ever want to see you cry. Oh, no more tears. Oh, no more tears. Take that chance, we'll be fine. No, I don't ever want to see you cry. Oh, no more tears. Oh, no more tears.
Loneliness is a manifestation of self-hate. Let me put it another way to you. Number one, self-love is a result of self-discovery. You gotta discover yourself first, or you'll never love yourself. Number two, self-love is a result of self-source. What I mean by that is, you have to discover where your self was sourced. Where did you come from? You cannot love yourself if you don't know where you came from. Because source determines value. In other words, if I took a piece of rock I might cut it in half.
Jamal, what up? Thank you for the badge love, sir. Appreciate you.
It's just a piece of a rock. Okay. If I cut it again, what did it become? A piece of rock again. In other words, whatever it was originally, no matter how I break it down, that's what it is. So if I took a diamond and I cut it in half, what I get? 2 diamonds. Cut it again, I got what? 4 diamonds. So now you see, it maintains the value. So if you don't know your source, you don't know your value. Number 3, self-love is a result of self-worth. You can never give yourself worth if you don't know where you came from. And you can't know you came from if you don't discover yourself and discover your source. In other words, you are suffering from other people's value of you. And that's why you need them to keep giving you value. Or sometimes we create value out of the things we. That's why the fashion industry controls your life when you're broke and depressed. Because you keep trying to buy things to give yourself value, but you ain't know how much you're worth. This is why you collect cars with big names and dresses with fancy brand names and shoes with brand names and you want to live a certain way. Because the whole thing has to do with a lack of self-love. You need to collect things to give yourself value. That's why when you lose them, you really go crazy. Number 4. Self-love is a result of self-esteem. Esteem means how much do you estimate you cost or worth? What is your estimate of your value? Some people, it is so low, they sell themselves on the street for prostitution. Sometimes they sell themselves sophisticatedly in their jobs, or even sell themselves in a relationship that they know they shouldn't go that low, but they don't have any estimation of their true value, and so they sell themselves cheap on the altar, compromise just to come.
No more tears.
You shouldn't marry anybody to make you feel important. Forget it. Self-love.
Wait, hold on. My guy says, rest in peace, Dr. Miles Monroe. Dr. Miles says, you shouldn't marry anybody that makes you feel important. A lot of y'all going, oh, yeah. Wait, hold on. Don't miss that bar. He said, yo, you shouldn't marry anybody that makes you feel important. I'm going to let that sit. You shouldn't really be with anybody that makes you feel important. Whoa. Don't miss that. Don't miss that out of us. This goes back to taking full responsibility for your life. A lot of us, right? A lot of us are looking for are putting the responsibility on other people, right? We're putting the responsibility on other people. Our joy is reliant on somebody else. And so we're looking at our family, our friends, our significant others, our job, our title, whatever it is. We are looking at other people, places, things to make us feel important. And that is a recipe for disaster. That is a recipe for disaster. Because what happens is that you are putting the responsibility on somebody else that they actually can't even fulfill. Your significant other can make you feel important for the time being, for a time, but what happens when they're going through something, right? And they can't make you the priority as they once did. What happens to your joy then? What happens to your happiness then? Right? Yo, Dr. Miles said that loneliness is self-hate. That if you can be lonely, then you don't really love yourself. If you can't sit by yourself and enjoy yourself, then you can't. Then it's not self-love. If you can't say, you know what, let me just go on a walk real quick. I'm gonna go on a walk, sit with my thoughts, just sit in the park at the lake and watch the bird. If you can't do that, as small as that may seem, right? If you always need people around, if you always need your phone, if you always need social media, if you can't sit with yourself, if you need other people's validation It doesn't matter though, and that's why I said you shouldn't even marry somebody that makes you feel important. Like that's gonna hit a lot of y'all. You shouldn't even marry. Don't even be with somebody that makes you feel important, right? And he's gonna say this, right? The number one question you should be asking your significant other is, do you love yourself? Because if somebody loves themselves, then they have the capacity to love you back. If they don't love themselves, they can't love you back. Sheesh. I need y'all to catch the bars though. I need you to catch the bars though. I need you to catch the bars.
Yo, bring that back. Hip hop motivation on another level. Mind Right Radio. Elevate your mind. You elevate your life.
Cannot be a believer until
I never really saw you coming.
Woo!
Until you turned me around.
Catch the bars though, y'all. Catch the bars.
Used to think I was nothing.
Catch the
Look at
bars.
this love we found. So give me your hand like you took mine. No, I don't ever wanna see you cry. Oh, no more tears. Oh, no more tears. Take that chance, we'll be fine. No, I don't ever wanna see you cry. Oh, no more tears. Oh, no more tears.
loneliness is a manifestation of self-hate. Let me put it another way, please. Number one, self-love is a result of self-discovery. You gotta discover yourself first or you'll never love yourself. Number two, self-love is a result of self-source. What I mean by that is you have to discover where your self was sourced. Where did you come from? You cannot love yourself if you don't know where you came from. Because source determines value. In other words, if I took a piece of rock and I cut it in half, does it become anything else? No, it's just a piece of a rock. If I cut it again, what did it become? A piece of rock again. In other words, whatever it was originally, no matter how I break it down, that's what it is. So if I took a diamond and I cut it in half, what I get? 2 diamonds. Cut it again, I got what? 4 diamonds. So now you see, it maintains the value. So if you don't know your source, you don't know your value.
If you don't know your source, you don't know your value.
Self-love is a result of self-worth. You can never give yourself worth if you don't know where you came from. And you can't know where you came from if you don't discover yourself and discover your source. In other words, you are suffering from other people's value of you. And that's why you need them to keep giving you value. Or sometimes we create value out of the things we collect. That's why the fashion industry controls your life when you're broke and depressed. Because you keep trying to buy things to give yourself value because you ain't know how much you worth. This is why you collect cars with big names and dresses with fancy brand names and shoes with brand names and you want to live in a certain way. Because the whole thing has to do with a lack of self-love. It's you need to collect things to give yourself value. That's why when you lose them, you really go crazy. Number 4. Self-love is a result of self-esteem. Esteem means how much do you estimate you cost or worth? What is your estimate of your value? Some people, it is so low, they sell themselves on the street for prostitution. Sometimes they sell themselves sophisticatedly in their jobs, or even sell themselves in a relationship that they know they shouldn't go that low, but they don't have any estimation of their true value, and so they sell themselves cheap on the altar, compromise just to have company around. You shouldn't marry anybody to make you feel important. Forget it. Self-love is a result of self-esteem. When you realize how much you are worth, you fall in love with yourself. Let me give you an example. If I gave you a plastic ring out of a Cracker Jack watch, and then gave you a $10,000 diamond ring, I'll give you both of them. Which one would you really love the most? Which one would you want to know where it is all the time? You don't care what a plastic ring is. Which one do you put in a nice leather pouch and, you put it in a private place? Self-estimation makes you treat yourself with less spirit. don't touch this. I just can't go anywhere. I am diamond, the same plastic.
Thank you, Bob,
I
for the
can't be
bad
seen
luck.
just with anybody. Come on, y'all talk to me now. See, but it has to do with your self-esteem. Self-love. Number 5, self-love is a result of self-concept. Concept has to do with pictures.
Salute,
The word
Coach
concept means idea or picture. How do you picture yourself determines how you treat yourself. And that picture comes from your discovery of where you came from. You know, a diamond is a diamond is a diamond. You ever heard that? And say a rose is a rose is a rose. In other words, once the thing is it, that's what it is.
That's what it is.
And so your picture of yourself doesn't come from other people.
Sheesh.
Getting it from them. Oh, you look nice. Well, listen, I don't need to
need you to tell me I look nice.
I told myself that this morning before I left. And you never told me. I still know I look nice.
Still know I look nice.
Ooh, man, listen to me. I love me. You understand me? See, self-concept.
Wait, I'm sorry. I'm gonna let it rock. I'm gonna let it breathe. But I need y'all to catch this though. I need y'all to catch this, right? Is that a diamond is a diamond, right? A diamond is a diamond. Whether you recognize the diamond or not, it's a diamond. You know what I'm saying? Like if there was a 24 karat diamond sitting on the ground, right? 24 or whatever the highest carat of a diamond, whatever, any diamond actually, right? A diamond is a diamond. If everybody walked past the diamond, right? If every single person passed the diamond and didn't know that the diamond was a diamond, does it cease being a diamond? That is my question to you. A diamond is a diamond. If everybody walked past the diamond, if 1 million people, 10 million people, 100 million people walk past that diamond, does the diamond stop being a diamond? It's still a diamond. It's still a diamond. And so the fact of the matter, right, is that a thing is a thing. Other people's opinion of the thing doesn't change whether it's the thing. And so if you know you handsome, you don't need nobody to tell you handsome. If you know you intelligent, you really don't need nobody to tell you intelligent. If you know your value, you really don't need nobody to tell you your value. And the problem is, we've been taught in this world to humble yourself, be humble, right? We've been told to be humble, to humble ourselves. That don't talk about yourself, right? Don't talk about yourself in a way, you know what I'm saying? Like in a way that makes you like dim your lights is what be humble is. Dim your light. But here's the truth of the matter, like Dr. Monroe says, right? You don't know yourself until you know your source. If you know you made in the image and likeness of the Most High, then why I need validation for? I know my source. And so why I need validation? I just want y'all to catch that, right? A thing is always going to be a thing, right? The fact that you woke up this morning, the fact that you still have breath in your body, the fact that you still here means that the ultimate source, the Most High, said that you have purpose. So why I need somebody else to validate my purpose? Why I need followers, and why do I need supporters? Why do I need other people to validate my purpose if the mere fact that I have abundant breath, the mere fact, like that's my wealth. The God in me is my wealth. The God in me is my health. Sheesh.
Concept has to do with pictures. The word concept means idea or picture. How do you see yourself determines how you treat yourself. That picture comes from your discovery where you came from. You know, a diamond is a diamond is a diamond. You ever heard that? And it's a rose is a rose is a rose. In other words, once the thing is hit, that's what it is. And so your picture of yourself doesn't come from other people, but we keep getting it from them. Oh, you look nice. Well, listen, I don't need you to tell me I look nice. I told myself that this morning before I left. And if you never told me, I still know I look nice. Because I'm cool, man. This is me. I love me. You understand me? See, self-concept, you don't walk around allowing people to paint you how you should feel about yourself. You're supposed to know who you are. Opposite to what my mother and father taught me in the same item as a boy. They said, son, never talk about yourself. My mom, they refer to this. Boy, stop talking about yourself. Stop talking about yourself. Boy, be considerate and stop talking about yourself. Now you see,
B. Bishop, appreciate the bad love.
That's what causes low self-esteem. When your child says, well, mommy, I'm good
Australia
at this.
in the building, salute.
No, stop that. Stop, talking big about it. It was wrecked from being good at yourself. That's the word my mother said. You never use that word. Stop saying I. Remember? Somebody else put that. His eye was cussed. I am the bread of life. I am the water of life. I am the door. I am the way. I am the truth. I am the resurrection. I am the sheep gate. I am the way. I am the life. I am the bread. I am the water. I am the resurrection. I. Brother, you're not an I. Yes, I am. That's why I don't need your opinion to tell me who I am. Because when you have a sense of self-concept, your own picture, that other people's opinion
Jesus got me for real. Thank you for the bad
their
love.
perception don't touch you. You gotta be very important to be able to say to yourself, I am. If you don't know who you are, we'll tell you. Number 6, self-love is a result of self-identity. When you know who you are, you fall in love with yourself. Number 7, self-love is a result of self-value. How much do you value yourself? That gives you your love for yourself. If you believe you are valuable, you fall in love with yourself. Just like that ring, diamond, or plastic. So the discovery of your identity determines your attitude
UK
towards
in the
yourself.
building. What up,
That
UK?
determines the measure of love of yourself, and that determines how much you can love you.
Jordan Harry, what up?
You should never ask someone, do you love me? That's the wrong question first. First question.
Oh, shoot,
do
solutions.
you
You want
love
to
me?
something.
That never is asked. And that is the question. And if they are shocked by the question, leave fast. Because right away you know they didn't even know what you're talking about. See? This is why marriages don't work. People go into marriage looking for love. You don't go to marriage looking for love. You go to marriage because you already love yourself and you want to share that with someone else. That's all. You ain't looking for none. You got it already. Number 7, self-value. And here's something I want to make here. Self-love is the source of true singleness. I think you've seen it already.
It's Kim Lopez. Thank you for the bad love.
Singleness is the most important relationship in the world. Because singleness is being totally in love with yourself.
Love with
Singleness
yourself.
means that you love yourself so much, if no one loves you, you're still happy. Singleness means that your best friend is yourself. You can spend all day with yourself and take yourself out for dinner. Oh, come on, I feel like shouting all by myself. I do it all the time. As a married man, take myself for dinner and all the stuff for myself. Love myself.
I never really saw you coming until you turned me around.
Yup.
I used to think I was nothing.
Nothing.
Look at this love we found.
Yeah, you got to be single even within a relationship. Don't miss that.
So give me your hand like you shook mine. No, I don't ever want to see you cry.
No more tears. When you love yourself, there's no more tears, though. You'll never be in pain. Never. You'll never be in pain. Right? I need you to start being single. And singleness is about loving yourself. Right? Loving yourself so much that at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I have the ability to love my wife fully because I love myself. At the times I didn't love myself fully, those were the times I couldn't love her fully. I wasn't even. I didn't even. So the truth of the matter, I didn't even have the capacity. I didn't even have the capacity to love my wife, love my children, I didn't have the capacity to love fully because I didn't love myself fully. It wasn't until I started to love myself fully. Like I'm talking about loving yourself so much that you know your value. You got to know your value, right? No, this is what I'm trying to say. Loving yourself means that there is not a person, place, nor circumstance that could change how you feel about yourself. So whether you're in a relationship or not, you feel whole. Whether you have monetary gains or not, you feel whole. Whether you have a fancy title or not, you feel whole. Whether you have nice clothes on, you feel like it's to that level though. It's to that level. And I never got it. I'll be honest with you, right? So like I might walk around and like I'm not dingy because I don't never walk around dingy. I got so much self-love for myself that I don't walk around dingy. But let's say I go to the gym or something, I got a pair of shorts on, a hoodie, just like chill, just chilling. The level of respect I still get is because of the level I get of respect I give to myself, right? No one looks at me and be like, nah, he ain't nothing. He got basketball shorts on. Yo, that's a fact, yo, and I'm not like it's a fact. Yo, people still call me sir in basketball shorts because my clothes don't make me. Right? I'm not allowing, it don't matter. It don't matter what I'm wearing. It don't matter what I'm driving. It don't matter what I'm in. It don't matter who I'm around. None of that matters. In fact, a lot of I never lead with accomplishments. I never lead with, yo, I do this. I never lead with that. Great to meet you. I am Ash. That's it. That's it. If you don't, I had a conversation the other day. I was talking to somebody, and it was an introduction. I got him at hello. I was like, "Hey, what's up?" Oh, whoa! I could tell by your voice that you, right? The gentleman knew nothing about me, right? But it's the energy in which you move. It's the energy in which you talk. It's the energy. It's your vibrations. Do you love yourself enough to vibrate on a level, right? To vibrate on a level that proves that you love yourself. And I'm saying, all right, last one, because we got to go. Last one. Since we talk about relationships, since we talk about love, let's go to the OG, Louise Hay. Let's go to the OG, Louise Hay.
You are now tuned in to Mind Right Radio. Elevate your mind.
Catch these bars. Catch these bars.
Let's talk about relationships, romance. Personal relationships always seem to be the first priority for many of us. Perhaps you are always searching for love. Hunting for love doesn't always bring the right partner because the reasons for wanting love are unclear. We think, oh, if I only had someone who loved me, my life would be so much better. But that's not the way it works. There is a big difference between the need for love and being needy for love. When you are needy for love, it simply means that you are missing love and approval from the most important person you know, yourself. You may become involved in relationships that are codependent and ineffectual for both partners. You can never create love in your life by talking or thinking about being lonely. Feeling lonely and needy just pushes people away. You cannot heal a relationship in your life by talking or thinking about how awful it is now. This only puts the attention on the problem, not the solution. You want to turn your thoughts away from the problem and create new thoughts that will produce a solution. Arguing for your limitations is just resistance, and resistance is only a delay tactic. It's another way of saying, I'm not good enough to have what I'm asking for. The first relationship to improve is the one you have with yourself. When you are happy with yourself, then all your other relationships improve too.
All of them. When you're happy with yourself, everything improves.
Is very attractive to others. If you are looking for more love, then you need to love yourself more. This means no criticism, no complaining, no blaming, no whining, and no choosing to feel lonely.
No choosing to feel
It
lonely.
means being very content with yourself in the present moment and choosing to think thoughts that make you feel good now. There is no one way to experience love, for we all experience love in different ways.
Yep.
For some of us to really experience love, we need to feel love through being hugged and touched. For others to really feel loved, we need to hear the words, I love you. For others, we need to see a demonstration of love, like a gift of flowers. Our preferred way of experiencing love is often the way we feel most comfortable demonstrating love. I suggest that you work on loving yourself non-stop.
Non-stop.
Demonstrate to yourself the growing love that you have for yourself.
Yep.
Treat yourself to romance and love. Show yourself how special you are. Pamper yourself. Buy yourself flowers. Surround yourself with colors, textures, and scents that please you. Life always mirrors back to us the feelings we have inside.
The feelings we have inside.
As you grow in an inner
front
sense
of life.
of love and romance, the right person to share your growing sense of intimacy will be attracted to you like a magnet.
Yo, you can't fool the universe though. I want to tell you that though. Right? You're always going to get what you feel inside. You could put your captions up, you could smile and then frown later. You could do all that. Your filter will do all that. Your heart don't know the filter though. You know what I'm saying? The universe can see, don't recognize those filters. You know what I'm saying? And so you got to be at a space. You like if you feel you will the reflection on the external will always match the internal, always. Right? The reflection on the external will always match the internal. If you feel incomplete, then you're going to be around things that are incomplete. If you feel whole, then everything in your life will be whole. I'm going to leave it there.
If you want to go from loneliness thinking to fulfillment thinking, then you need to think in terms of creating a loving mental atmosphere within you and around you. Do let all those negative thoughts about love and romance just fade away and fill your mind with thoughts of love. Think of sharing love and approval and acceptance with everyone you meet. When you are able to contribute to the fulfillment of your own needs, then you will not be so codependent. It has to do with how much you love yourself. When you truly love who you are, you stay centered, calm, and secure. And your relationships at home, as well as at work, are wonderful. You will find yourself reacting to various situations and people differently. Matters that once may have been desperately important won't be quite as important anymore. New people will enter your life, and perhaps some old one will disappear, which can be scary at first, and also wonderful, refreshing, and exciting. Once you have all this clear in your mind, and you know what you want in a relationship, you must go out and be with people. No one is going to suddenly appear at your doorstep.
Salute,
a good
show.
way to meet people is in a support group or a night class. It enables you to connect with people who are like-minded or who are involved in the same interests. It's amazing how quickly you can meet new friends. Be open and receptive, and the universe will respond to you for your highest good. Think happy thoughts, and you will be a happy person, and everyone will want to be with you. And all your current relationships will improve.
Salute, The Real explains it all.
The first relationship to improve is the one you have with yourself. When you are happy with yourself, then all your other relationships improve too. A happy person is very attractive to others. If you are looking for more love, then you need to love yourself more. This means no criticism, no complaining, no blaming, no whining, and no choosing to feel lonely. It means being very content with yourself in the present moment and choosing to think thoughts that make you feel good now.
I got 3 minutes, right? But I gotta close this out with this one. I have to. Like, there's no way I can't close this out with this, right? I can't. We about that action, right? So I can't just talk about self-love and then leave you dry with just like, all right, love yourself. And so this one is a little more than 3 minutes, but it's all good. We do it for the love. We because I need you to shine in your purpose though. Now that you understand, right? I feel good now. I feel comfortable. Now we can move on from self-love. I feel like we good. I feel like you get the point. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you get the point. I feel like you get the point. But I want to drive the point home though. I want to drive the point home.
You are now tuned into my
Big bars though.
Elevate your mind.
I don't got a hoodie on today. Study music.
I'm on government assistance, and I run out of money, and I had to buy Pampers for Jelani. And I had $11.42 in the bank. And I remember wrapping my son in a towel for 2 days. I remember the second day, like you said, I had my hand on Jelani's stomach, and I said, "Don't worry, baby. Mommy will never be this broke.
Never.
Broken again." And that day, what shifted for me was I was willing, and I don't know if this is going to sound crazy, I was willing to completely die to any form of me that I had been.
You gotta die
so that I can birth
to
the
any
woman
form
that I was becoming.
that's not you. So
The
you can
reason
birth who
why
you're
a lot
supposed
of
to
people
become.
won't become who they want is because they're too attached to who they've been.
They're too attached to
And
who
you
they've
hear it
been.
all the time when people say, "I've always been this way." Okay, well, if that's working for you, keep doing that. I knew it wasn't working for me anymore. I had hit my version of rock bottom.
Yup.
So I was willing to let go of everything and everybody. See, another reason why people won't get there is because the doorway is for you to fit through. You're trying to carry everybody else through because you're trying to be Rescue 911. And you got to rescue you first.
Gotta rescue you
I
first.
am much more valuable to my family and to my community because I was willing to let them go. Go through the door. Myself.
Yourself.
Teach myself.
Teach
Learn
yourself,
myself.
love yourself,
Condition myself.
condition
And then come
yourself.
back and get them.
Sheesh.
I'm much more valuable to them now. But I had to go through a window time of 10 years of judgment. You leaving us, hanging out with white people all the time. You going to these crazy countries. We don't know what you. I have to be willing to allow my conviction to make me inconvenienced. See, we want to grow, but we want to stay liked by everybody. I was willing to be my own rescue at the risk of your approval. But most of us aren't like that. Facebook is an example. We want to be liked. Well, I woke up and I like myself today, so your like is extra. My job is to like me first.
Like me first.
I'm willing to say every day, Lisa, you like you? Lisa, are you proud of you?
Are you proud of
Lisa, are you playing full out? Every day before I checked in with anybody else.
We checked in with anybody else.
I was willing to inconvenience my entire life. My entire life. I was willing to disrupt my entire life to buy my future. To buy my possibility, to give my dream a chance. See, we're not supposed to tuck our dreams in on the pillow when we get up in the morning. We're not supposed to leave them at home. We can go and fulfill somebody else's dream. We're not supposed to do that. That's not what we're wired to do. That's not who we are. Your human spirit doesn't care about the economy. The human spirit doesn't care that my son's father went to prison. The human spirit doesn't care what's happened to your family. The human spirit doesn't care about the past. You may have been molested, or your family may have been broke, or you may have been betrayed, or you may have a divorce. Your human spirit doesn't care about any of that. Your human spirit simply says, what's our command for tomorrow?
That's it.
What do you want to create?
What are you going to create?
It's not keeping score. Your brain is keeping score. because your brain is designed to keep you safe. Your soul, your intuition, your human spirit is designed to make you soar. When you get to the edge, your brain will always tell you to step back. It's always going to tell you to step back because you can fall. Always. It's going to tell you to step back because before you fell, the last time you did this, you saw someone else fail. You could hurt. You could be off work. It's going to tell you. It's designed to keep you safe. So you have to be willing to play between your brain and your soul. And on some days, you got to just listen to your soul. And you got to say, I'm going to leap. I'm going to get to the edge. Most people are at the edge, and you're standing at the edge, and you're watching everyone else fly. That's Pimp My Ride, Watch My Crib, all this stuff. You know, watching people's lives on Facebook. You're at the edge, watching someone else live, wondering what it's going to be like when you jump without ever jumping. And I'm just here to tell you, jump. Because only three things can happen. You're either going to jump and fly, or you're going to fall on something soft. Or you're going to fall down hard. Either way, you're going to get back up.
Get back up.
You already know you got what it takes to get back up. Your greatest fear is not that you will fall. Your greatest fear is that you will live a full life and never fly. That you never meet. You're not afraid of dying. You're afraid of dying before the world sees who you really are. Before they really get your fingerprint. Before they really feel your breath. Before they really get your contribution. Before they really feel you. That's what you don't want to happen. You don't want to leave this place without us knowing you were here. All I'm doing is giving my dream a chance.
Give your dream a chance.
And I'm not extraordinary. You don't get off the hook. You don't get to be let off the hook. I'm an ordinary woman who chooses every day to make one more extraordinary decision. Everything that I need to get back up, I have in me. If I don't have what I need, I can go get it. Once I figured that out, the world was my playground. The question is just, where do I go get it? I don't know about that. Where do I go get it? And I don't come from a learning background where I was a great student. I wasn't, my highest grade in school was a C+. And when I got a C+, I did the happy dance. And so I didn't have a background where studying was natural for me. But when I realized that if I go study something and I learn it, I own it, it's mine now, man, it was crazy because all through school I struggled. The last time I took an English class, my English teacher told me I was the weakest writer she ever met in her entire life.
Lovely.
Yeah, lovely. And the same year I took a speech class, and my speech teacher, he said, quote unquote, Ms. Nichols, I recommend you never speak in public, that you get a desk job. And so it's just, it was
Bro,
demotivated
I forgot the hoodie today.
Sad people hurt. Sad people make other people sad. Bottom line, don't take it personal. Hurt people hurt. Most people want the convenience of transformation without the inconvenience required for transformation. So my grandmother says, and I love to repeat this, your conviction, what you're passionate about, your conviction and your convenience don't live on the same block. They ain't even in the same zip code. So if you want to have a conviction for something, you have to sign up to be inconvenienced. We're trying to find convictions and passion and breakthrough on the inside of our box. Well, when you realize that the box doesn't even exist, like someone made up, oh, you're playing outside the box. So we all bought into, there's a box. Well, I don't even own a box. I don't even want to get in your box. You better come out here because I ain't getting in there. And so when you start thinking like that, Tom, all of a sudden, everything is possible. So I disrupt people when I say, you want to make it extraordinary because it lets you off the hook. What if the God that we call God, the divine, whatever your faith is, what if there's no partial? It's not going to give me a hookup and not give you one. It's not going to give me an opportunity and not give you one. I'm just going to go after it. If I die, I'm down the treadmill, like Wisman said. I'm going to be on the treadmill running. I'm just not going to stop because I believe all things are available to us. I'm just willing to go after them. Are you willing? And then that is so disruptive because then you got to make a decision. Because it's easier to live inside the parameters of, well, as a Black woman, well, as born and raised in South Central, well, I'm dyslexic. I wrote 7 books. I'm dyslexic. So just knowing, I'm not perfect. What I do really well is I manage my imperfection well. And so we're all waiting for perfect. It's an illusion that will never come to you. It's an excuse to never show up and play. Woo. Your story is not meant to be your fortress. Your story is meant to be your fuel. Any story. Like the beauty of me being one of the top 1% earners in America is that I was on government's assistance.
Right.
Like, that's the beauty. Like, come on, it wouldn't be a big deal if my family was rich. Like, whatever. Like, I'm supposed to do something. The beauty is that when you show the little engine that could story, like, I'm not gonna run fast, but I ain't gonna stop running. I might slow down and have to breathe and catch my breath, but I'm not stopping. Because I believe all things are available to all of us, and good people should do well. Because when good people do well, good people just do more good in the world.
Good people need to do good.
I'm that same girl who ran track for Dorsey High School.
Same
struggled
one.
to get through high school. Who
Same
got
Nick.
kicked out of college because I couldn't afford to stay.
Kicked out
I
4
was on
times.
government. I'm that same girl.
Same
I'm
guy.
that same girl. I don't forget her. I'm also that same woman who runs a multi-million-dollar business.
Yes, I
I'm
run a
also the same
multi-million-dollar
with
business.
7 bestsellers. I own both of those.
Oh,
I own all of it. I don't shrink to my greatness, and I don't live in my saga and my sorrow.
sheesh.
If you can own your brilliance
Own your brilliance.
while owning your imperfections,
Owning your
if you can
imperfections.
own your giant
Own your
while
giant.
owning your smallness,
And own your
if you
smallness.
can live in duality,
Live in duality.
constant
Constant duality.
the freedom
Freedom.
will be earth-shaking. If you
Earth-shaking.
can live in that. See, either you don't want to be as great as you really are, and you're trying to dim your light so that others won't feel insecure about themselves in your presence. And so you keep playing at 79 watts when you know you're supposed to shine at 159 watts. And you keep checking the temperature of the room to see what the room can handle versus just giving the room you and letting them, if your light's too bright, then let them put on some shades. Can you give yourself permission to live in the duality of your imperfections and your smallness and what you're learning and what you still have to learn and your greatness and your brilliance and your light? Can you allow them to coexist and then serve them up to the world? To love you, to see you, to inhale you, to judge you, to leave you, to love you. Some of us are just as afraid of being loved as we are to be left. If you go where you've never gone, do what you've never done, and say what you never said, you'll become the woman and the man you've always known yourself to be.
Mind Right Radio,
Woo!
your #1 source for
Jeez.
life elevation.
Sheesh. Oh man. All right, y'all. My time is up. Listen, MindRightRadioVIP.com. So a lot of people are asking for the name of the song and the video and where can you find it. MindRightRadio.com is the only 24/7 inspirational radio station that mixes inspirational speeches with hip hop beats. You can't find this nowhere else. You go. I mean, the actual interviews and stuff are on YouTube, so you could Google. You know, that was Lisa Nichols. You can find. She got so many interviews, so you can find specific interviews. But these specific, right? These particular tracks are one of one. That means none before it, none to come, right? And so these particular joints that it's pinned right there. So it's pinned right on I pinned it. MindRightRadioVIP.com. If you want to listen to these on repeat, there's some days I listen to some tracks on repeat, like over and over again. If you go to MindRightRadio.com, that is the free version of the radio station. And so you could actually listen to it. We got over 50 tracks. Tracks are being dropped every day. But if you want to download some stuff, you could go to become a VIP, right? So MindRightRadioVIP.com. I actually, as we were listening, I uploaded Will Smith. So Will Smith, Self-Discipline and Self-Love is available now for my VIP members. I appreciate y'all. So go to MindRightRadioVIP.com. You can download that Will Smith now. It's and everything is in alphabetical order based on the person's name. So you gotta know. So it's not by song, it's by name. So whoever I'm playing, you gotta know. I mean, you can play it though too, but whoever I'm playing, you gotta know their name in order to, you know what I'm saying? It's not by song. And so so fat shout there. I appreciate everybody. Fat shout to all my VIPs in the building. All right, cool. Let's go. Fast shout to everybody who bought a badge. Fast shout to Miss Reed. I am Shay Love 913. Thank you for the badge, love. Leezy T2. Thank you for the badge, love. Badass Ball Chick. Thank you for the badge, love. It's Kim Lopez. Thank you for the badge, love. Jesus Got Me For Real. Thank you for the badge, love. V Bishop. Thank you for the badge, love. The Nagasi Legacy Group. Thank you for the badge, love. Von J59, thank you for the badge, love. Twin Mommy 1, thank you for the badge, love. My guy Jamal Griffin, thank you for the badge, love. D Brax, my guy M3, thank you for the badge, love. Mine from Scratch, thank you for the badge, love. Tresse Galore 0116, Teach, thank you for the badge, love. Butterfly Thoughts LLC, thank you for the badge, love. Ramaya Trash, thank you for the badge, love. I appreciate you. Your special shout out to Jamal. You know what I mean? Jamal's been tightening up a lot of my emails and my words. So that's my copywriter. So fast shout to Jamal Griffin. If you need a copywriter, you know, tap in. And fast shout to Ramaya Trash. My guy Ramaya's been working, you know, to get y'all these clips. You know what I mean? Social media. You know, if you need a website, you know what I mean? Check out my guy. My guy said he got a budget. So every morning he always showing love on that badge, love. And so he said, I budget you in. So I appreciate you. Fort Knox Nikki, thank you for the badge, love. I appreciate you. Joyce, thank you. I appreciate you. Witness Elevation. Jamal's the truth, though. I promise you. Them emails. So I'm gonna tell you, y'all know I keep it 100% with y'all. I ain't gonna hold you, right? I'm super busy, right? I'm super duper busy. And so all those emails you see, I don't send those emails. I email Jamal a month of daily aspirations at a time. Y'all know I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all, right? I email Jamal. So Jamal Griffin, that's my copywriter, right? And so I email Jamal a month worth of daily aspirations, and he get busy. You know what I'm saying? He get busy. So if you notice it, you like, yo, Ash words are getting better on those emails. I ain't taking full credit, man. I give credit where credit is due. You know what I'm saying? And so those are still my thoughts. Those are still my and listen, that's another. Let me just brag on my guy Jamal for a second. But that's another level, right? Another level of a great copywriter is Jamal is in the show every day, though. And so a lot of those emails, y'all might read them and be like, yo, that's Ash, right? Ash said that. It's probably because I said it during the show and he put it together and he remixed it. He made it sound like me. Yo, I'm telling you, if you need a copywriter in your life, as you start getting big, like I promise you, I got too much on my plate. You know, that's what I'm saying. Artie Show says you can still tell a shoot. It is me, 100%. But you know what I'm saying? Like my guy Jamal, like he's the one. He crosses the T's, he dots the I's. You know what I'm saying? He makes sure that you know what I'm saying that it's coming out. So fast shout to Jamal Griffin. That's my guy. Jamal, if you're still here, let me just say something so I could tag you. So I could pin your name. Because people might need. Where's Jamal at? Where's Jamal? Where you at? Where you at, Maul? He might have left. Maybe tomorrow. Wait, hold on. Let me just see if I can find him in the comments. All right, yeah, I don't see him. All right, but look, I gotta go anyway though, because it's mad late. I know my son gonna be late for school, but fast shout to him. Fast shout to AJ. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get him back. Let me see if I can find Jamal real quick. I don't see him. I know he commented earlier. Let me see. Yeah, I gotta. It's Jamal Griffin. All right. I thought he was here, but I don't see him. That's right. Let me put it right there. There you go. Jamal.Griffin. There go Jamal right there. Oh, there we go. All right, so hit my guy up, Jamal. So if you need a copywriter, you know what I'm saying? If you need a copywriter, then you know what I'm saying? I got you, Sharice. After I drop off my son, I got you for sure. Yeah, if you need a copywriter, email, sales letters, anybody, Mailbox Money Academy, y'all need Jamal. So email, copy, sales letters, you got products and services. You writing a book and you need a description. Anything you need somebody to tighten your stuff up. You let me holler at my guy. All right, y'all, I'm out of here, man. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for rocking with me. The Ash Cash Show every Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tell a friend and tell a friend. Make sure you go to AshCashShow.com, subscribe to the podcast. Go to AshCashTV.com, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Yo, I need y'all to run up the numbers, though. Yo, share this live, comment. Go to AshCashTV.com, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Share. Look, I need everybody. I got 3,000, right? I need everybody to share my YouTube channel with 10 people, right? AshCashTV.com. I need you to share my YouTube channel with 10 people. We need to get to 100,000 this year. 100,000 lives need to be saved this year. If I have impacted your life in any way, I need you to pay it forward. I need you to pay it forward. If I have impacted your life in any way, I need you to pay it forward. The people you love, even the people you hate, you shouldn't be hating nobody. But everybody needs this work. So I need you to share my YouTube page, AshCash TV. I need you to share it with 100 people. I said 10, 100. Share it with 100 people. Be like, yo, check this out. Because we need to run that number up. We need to be at 100,000. 100,000 lives impacted. 1,980 authors. You know what I'm saying? 5,000 people. I need so those these are my 3 mandates this year, right? 5,000 people to join Mind Right Money Academy. 100,000 people to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and 1,980 new authors, published authors, right? That's my mandate. Those are my numbers. And so I need everybody to be on it. Mind Right Money Academy is coming soon. I'm figuring out a way how I can incentivize y'all to share, right? And so once we get once the academy is open, which is opening next week, everybody could, if you're interested, could apply to be an affiliate. And once you're an affiliate, now when you share your link, right? When you share your link to the program, anybody that joins the program, you'll also be able to benefit from it as well. And we're gonna have weekly calls, book clubs. Like I'm stacking the deck this time, right? So we need 5,000 people to join Mind Right Money Academy. We need 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, and we need 1,980 new authors. That's the mandate. Abundance Community, I'm activating y'all. I love y'all. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow in God's will, same time, same place. Peace.
I'm talking about well.
Money ain't a thing. Money ain't a thing.
Money in the bank. Money in the bank.
We can talk, but money talk, so talk more.
Ash Cash Show, Ash Cash Show, the Ash Cash Show, Ash Cash